I kind of back off a little bit because I let the Leos get their shine. Those my peoples. Yeah, they my peoples. So I let the Leos get their shine.
I'm right. Aquarius, we do the whole February, March,
right.
April.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. Yep. So we're definitely looking forward to that event going down on July the 1st. It's coming up July the 1st weekend, and that's going to spark off. That's going to spark off our July 4th weekend here in East Stroudsburg because we got some things popping off too. So, Cakes, tell them where they can find you out on social media, please.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Snapchat, Cake Music 5, IG, Brooklyn Cakes, CAKE, Brooklyn, CAKEZ. Hit me up, DM me, models, artists, designers, vendors, photographers, poets, comedians. We coming into East Stroudsburg, kid models, teen models, adult models. We bringing everybody out. So everybody come out, support. Facebook, hit us up on Facebook, Brooklyn Cakes, KAKEZ. And yeah, definitely. We come in, we got a lot of people from the community, Autism Speak. We coming out for Autism Speak. And, it's going to be a dope event. And we just want everybody coming out, supporting, and we bringing something nice to the community.
Absolutely. That's what we do, nephew. You know how we do. We leave it better than the way we found it, right?
Absolutely. We come in, we're gonna do what we do, and we exit it. We got a lot of dope after parties that's gonna go on after celebrating what we just accomplished. And then yacht party, July 22nd, NYC. July 22nd, NYC yacht party fashion show, 3 floors, 3 DJs. Get with us.
Yes, absolutely. Big shout out to Brooklyn Cakes in the building. Don't forget our sponsor tonight also is Social Vibes. Social Vibes event space. We see you rocking. Yes, indeed. Definitely. Big shout out to you. Cakes, I'll hit you as soon as we get off the air and we get over there to the open mic situation. All right?
Yep.
I no doubt. I appreciate you. And, you forgot. You forgot. You're going to be here next Thursday.
Oh yeah, next Thursday I'm outside. I'm coming outside. I will be in town next Thursday. Personally, we will be on the ground, Cake Music Models. So yeah, I'm coming to the station. I will be in the station.
Absolutely. All right.
All of us, the team outside.
Nice. All right, nephew. I will chop it up with you soon, and we do coffee and butter rolls in the morning. You already know.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
I appreciate you. You see,
a lot going on. Yeah,
it's a lot going on. Yeah, we super late. And goods. Remember, we used to do quarter waters and coffee and butter rolls. We used to do coffee and butter rolls back in the day. But right. it's just crazy, man, to see you 15, 16 years later, man, and like Amy, my guy was like, Strat, he was supposed to come last week, but he couldn't make it. He was like, yo, Strat, I'm booking a flight to come and chill with you for your birthday. You know what I mean? That's like love. This is 15, 16 years in the making. And I don't know when we first met, at the time when we first met, because you was in Jersey, yes, right? You was in Jersey. Correct. So most of the thing that we were doing on UTSL the network back then, we was trying to expand it and do showcases the same way we're doing now here in East Stroudsburg. Correct. So it's funny that because last night I went over our footage, right. From the interview. And when I went over the footage, it's funny to see that we still doing exactly the same thing, man. Still broadcasting live, yes. Different state, different place, different vibe, same energy. That's right. Same energy. Exactly. Like we never stop. Yep. Like we never stop. So I was glad to have the opportunity to interview you back then. And I just wanted to catch up and see some of the things that you accomplished, thus far. I know you got a new single out that you're working on, and you've been performing. Actually, you just flew in from Florida, right?
Yeah, so crazy. Let's make this story even wilder. So we had some technical difficulties, being that it was last second, and the flight didn't go through. So I got on the wheels and got my ass up here.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Straight through.
That's real
Went
talk.
to the barbershop, went to my braider, went and got a quick little fit, hopped in the car, came straight here. Because I know it's always been love. He's always stood by his words. So here we are, and his birthday.
Yep.
You know what I
Yep.
mean?
So it was
Happy
like,
to be there.
and that's the energy that we had. Like when we first tapped into each other back then, it was like, okay, I'm going to UTSL network. Okay, I've never been on a radio show before, and I don't know what to expect. And then when he came in the building, and see, this is one of the things I used to always do to them, Ames, and they never knew. I'll tell you, you coming to UTSL network, we're doing your electronic press kit, make sure you're there at 6 o'clock. So when you get there, right, you're like, wait a minute. Yo, that's Ron Browse. They never knew. They never knew. I wouldn't call, I'm not gonna call it B-list, but I'm just saying my other artists didn't know that I would have a Ron Browse. They didn't know that EPMD was gonna be there. They didn't know that Mr. Cheeks was gonna show. So my artists that I was working with in the field, like showcases and stuff like that, I would always surprise them with A-list guests. The strategy, why you didn't tell me that Ron Browse was going to be? So it always worked that way. It always surprised them. And then at the time also, I was still working for the catering company. So I would bring Pinot Grigio.
Yes, sir.
I would have the wraps, or I would have some type of food. Right. I would have some type of food for them to eat. Like they wasn't expecting. It was just, are we going to do an interview? You probably got water. You may have some crackers or something. They come in, I have the full platter with the grapes and I used to do it big for my artists, and a lot of those stories you can't really tell unless you got somebody that's still here to tell the stories.
Right.
So like that's one of them, like the Ron Brown situation. Then the other one will be the Jamie Drastic situation, because he had just signed with Pitbull when we did the showcase with him.
Right.
Who else was there that night? There was a bunch of stars there.
There was a couple people in the building.
Yeah, it was crazy. That night was crazy. We was out right in the middle of Queens. We was right in the middle of Queens, and we had actually opened up Non-Lounge for that event just so we could do that showcase. We also had Neela Gersowich. She is one of the founders now of Pitbull Music. She's the one who signs the checks.
Oh wow!
Remember the white girl that was there with us? Remember?
Now that's what.
Yeah, she's big dog now. Big. Wow. You might run into her when you get back to Florida.
Right.
That's where she's at. She's out there. Neela Gersowich. We call her NG. And then you remember my other co-host, Casey the Connect, Kalia Clark.
Yes.
She is now styling everybody. She's styling Method Man. She plugged me in with April Walker. Just like KC's gone. Kalia Clark is gone. and the blessing to see that cycle come back around to us now, to be here and be able to still do our thing is absolutely phenomenal. So let's talk a little bit about who you are real quick. Let's just so the fans can figure out who you are.
Yes, I am Sajjad. On every platform, it's at Sajjad Music, SAJJADMUSIK, music with a K, Sajjad Music. You can find me anywhere. So we did the EP thing about a year or two ago. Mm-hmm. Then we started just an onslaught of singles. So now what we're doing is we're doing a specific type of visual that I can't totally, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it a surprise.
Right.
But that visual, and I'm glad you brought this up, because a lot of people they'll ask me, yo, so it's just we working on the visuals. The music's all ready. It's been ready. Plenty of music ready. But we just want to get something different going. So we putting time into getting that visual correct. But I promise it's gonna be worth the wait, everybody.
Nice. So I have the freestyle beat. Oh, so what I figured I would do, I think I have the show also, but I'm thinking we should save the show, save it. Absolutely. And we just give them the freestyle so we can get out of here a little bit early. Born and raised in New Jersey, correct?
I was born in Manhattan, and I was raised
in Jersey, right? And that was the Newark part of Jersey, right? Was it Newark or
originally Jersey City, and then I moved over.
Right. And then you moved all the way over.
Yeah, different counties, Morris County.
And at the time, the last thing I remember that you had moved from Jersey to North Carolina.
Yes, actually I did. And then I came back. Actually, I did. That's crazy. You remember that? My brother,
Yep.
Yeah, I was there for about, 4 years, probably. 4, maybe 5. Let's just say I came back over here, I would say 2018, 2019, and then started up, getting back into the music. So I had a little bit of a hiatus, but, we back at it.
Yep. So anybody that you want to shout out, anybody that you want to holler at while you live on the air?
Man, everybody I spoke to before this, during this, on my way here, everybody that ever likes, comments, supports, tells somebody about it. I mean, I know I say this all the time, strategy. It might sound cliche, but it's truly appreciated. I'm speaking for me. And it's really motivation. Like, you'll read a comment or some of your inbox, and I'll go write like 2-3 songs just off that fire, off that, you know what I mean?
Off that energy.
Yeah, off that energy.
Yeah.
So I just want to really shout out everybody. They know who they are. I want to thank you.
Yeah.
Everybody in the room.
Thank you for coming.
And I'm happy to be here. This is what I love to do.
No doubt. And I get the opportunity once again to hear you spit a dope freestyle. So
gotcha. I'm gonna do something I never done.
Because like the when we first met, Ron was very impressed. He was impressed by the music.
Right.
But then when you spit, he was like, wait a minute, where's this guy from? I said, he's from Persia.
Yeah,
He was like, he's Persian?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, and you should have put him on I think I said something about he should put you on a remix for A-Rap Money, right? And we was joking with him.
Yeah.
I was like, because you need a real Muslim on the hook, right?
Yeah,
and we was joking with him. So that's super dope to see, even then, he did change it. Now, remember, he did change it. He made another version.
Yes.
Because the first version didn't have the La ilaha illallah in it, and he changed it.
Right.
So that was dope to see that, even though they probably won't give us the credit for it, they probably won't give us the influence for it. But I think personally, right. There's just a lot of stuff. We can go back to the catalog. There's a lot of stuff that we did back in the past that we can probably talk about. But I'm gonna repost that. I want to repost that show and repost that interview because I got it in the archives. Ran into one of the old flash drives today.
Love that.
Up in the crib because when I moved to PA goods, I didn't really go into a lot of the boxes because we just moved everything in the house. So now that I'm actually taking the office apart and putting stuff where it's supposed to go and starting finding that, I found the flash drive last night that's got all the UTSL, the network interviews on there.
Amazing,
Fred the Godson, all of them, everything, Doggy Diamonds, everybody. So this is going to be a good 20-year anniversary, and it really is. It really is. So I did want to introduce you to TP, my other super duper co-host that's here with us tonight, owner of Gynesis Radio, aka Fat Boy Fresh, aka TP.
Yes, sir.
And just to let you know, because when you come back, the next time you are able to come back, we do have a recording studio upstairs.
Oh, I love to hear that.
So that'll be, easier for you to probably mix and mingle. You're going to meet a bunch of artists that we already associate with here at Gynesis Radio tonight at the open mic. So it's going to be good. It's going to be super good tonight for you to come through. Good, get it, good, super good. Good. Yep. All right, so we're going to get into this freestyle real quick. From Good Sajad Music, and then we're gonna get up out of here, man, because we gotta get to the next venue.
Booked and busy.
Yes, booked and busy. That's what we're doing. It's us.
How much time we got, Genesis?
We gonna do the freestyle. We're gonna do the freestyle, and then we out of here. We get out of here because we booked and busy, and it's always us. It's never them. It's like that. I kind of feel like I'm the doofy kid on the kickball team, and I keep kicking the ball on the roof, and then they don't want strategy. They get him out of here. We don't want strategy playing. You're always kicking the ball on the roof. I feel like the doofy kid on the kickball team. But listen, my team loves me, man. Team Gynesis, real strong. Gynesis GJs, man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
They gonna see.
Marathon is never over, man.
No.
Never over. So we're gonna get into it. Let's get into it. Good, you ready?
Let's do it. Always.
All right.
See what's gonna come about this speaker. Gynesis Radio, DJ Strategy. Happy early birthday. Sajad Music, Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. Let's get it. Look. Vibe with me. I looked my brother in his eyes and said he worth more. He ain't listen cause he caught up in the turf war. And I don't want his demise on my conscience, so I'ma provide him with whatever he need to get the first score. Score first, you better go on purse. Score second, you ain't in the present. Time is of the essence. I'm bringing up his kids trying to find some leverage. He said, who am I to speak with my violent record? But I just want us to be free, and your son still see you when you reach 3. Supposed to break generational curse, stability and growth, generational worth for whatever it's worth, and that's for better or worse. Before a sketch on a shirt, I pray that God gon' settle the score. Don't you doubt my allegiance, not a second or more. Born soldier, but I won't help the devil with chores. Told this nagging ass bitch to get lost. Money on the line, that's what's getting our dicks hard. Big paws, hating non-believers get pissed on. I've been hard, swinging for a homer. I don't care what these Sims on. Check my son, this Chris Paul, waiting for the landscaping pills is 6 large, and I'ma hit your bitch ass back like missed calls. Ben had a jump ball on you, you tipped off, dickhead. Keep on with your weak traits and big flex, fooling newcomers. We ain't impressed. All I see is an insect with 6 legs, clout hungry, jonesing for the camp and Dipset. When it get real, they ain't never felt fields. New crew can't save you, wasted expense. You both on the less fortunate. I'm in the Middle East with them beasts breaking breads over 6 spreads. They play with them choppers, yeah, they black hawking. Won't allow an approach or no back talking. Application for a 1-month work visa. Have you gotta sell your damn organs on the black market? These are real conversations. I try to stay patient. Tell the bros we ain't tripping off a chump. Get your money, stay evasive. The ops got him, make him feed his fucking village off his liver for a month. That's why I keep the beast tame. Heavy trying to restrain in the land where they smoking you just for a weed strain. To me that's kind of leak brain, nothing like a G thing. I'm just trying to shackle my demons, can't come to preach change. Trying to stay clear to succubus, see them freak things. Traps come in many different acts, yeah we keep things. Pleading to the angels, lead me by example. Cause every time I'm shutting my eyes I see a mantle. I couldn't even open my eyes, was getting mangled. I'm giving all the grace to Allah, I'm sending thank yous. Soon as you start faking the pie, they on your ankles with their hands out, couldn't even bring a plate through. Saying life is for the beach kid. Well, I'ma need mine with a fine dime and a Glock 23 there. Some say she a bitch, and I mean, yeah. On a period most of my life, she don't bleed fear. They think it's sweet till it's repercussion. And the reaper coming orderly, little threats ain't lead to nothing. We just trying to keep zen, keep my peace and comfort. If they don't hear the keys and strings, gotta bring percussion. See, I'm talking through our eyes, we don't need discussion. And we going off the vibes, we don't seek your judgment. Brody married to the trap, yeah, he sleep with onions. I propose to the game, she ain't need a husband. Come down to it, no I'm squeezing, bruh. But understand the mission that we leading, bruh. Scared of my own switch, so I'm pleading, bruh. Hide the keys while my demons cuffed. What the fuck? DJ Strategy, Gynesis Radio. Yes, sir.
That was dope. That was dope.
Wasn't it?
That was deep and dope.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Thank you, brother. I appreciate y'all.
Without a doubt.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
I got goosebumps, tears.
Yeah.
I put my heart in that, so I brought it out today. First time
Yeah.
I ever did that verse.
That was good money
Yeah,
right there.
thank you.
That was good money.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I'm supposed to get emotional after the party.
My brother. My brother.
Supposed to get emotional after the party, but it's like a brother seeing his little brother grow up. You know what I mean?
Right. Yes, sir. Love is
Wow.
love. Love is love. Yes, sir.
All right, let's do some shout outs real quick. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the next venue. Thank you, my brother, for parting the Red Seas for tonight.
Exactly.
May Allah continue to bless you and your family.
You as well. Thank you.
And we get ready to go do something else, and then I gotta bring you back another time. We're gonna bring you back another time
Yes,
so
sir.
we can chop it up.
Yes, sir.
I gotta get off the air before people see my.
It's live. It's live.
Go ahead and give some shout outs. Hey, go ahead.
Yes. As always, shout out to UTSL The Network on Gynesis Radio. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram at UTSL_the network. We'll be here every Thursday. Make sure you follow me at Amazing Amy. That's AAMAZING.AMY. And we lit.
Sir. Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Yeah, man. Again, thank you, man. Thank you for having me. Thank you for everybody in this room. I'm happy to be here. We're about to put on a show, by the way.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Everybody in the building. I'm excited to get on. And then we're gonna celebrate, man. This shit,
Yes.
you know, we segue in,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
It's just a
definitely.
segue.
Definitely. Like I said, it's like seeing your little brother beat up the other dude that was beating us up all the time.
Right. Hey, shout out to the whole
You know what
team,
I'm
man.
saying?
They know who they
Shout
are.
out to
That's
the
what I
whole
was
team.
going.
Yes,
That's what I was.
absolutely.
Yes.
And also make sure you follow us on to 1836 Saloon tonight. It's my official birthday bash celebration tonight. We got cake, we got champagne, we got the Wing King. He's in the building tonight, so you don't have to be hungry tonight. You can eat tonight. and the chicken wings are cooked in the grease with no pork. So we're good tonight.
Yes.
We're definitely good. Everything
Thank
will be
you, sir.
halal. So make sure you tap in UTSL Network every Thursday night from 6 to 8 p.m. We couldn't do the traffic jam tonight because we're moving and grooving. We'll see y'all again next Thursday night from 6 until 8 p.m. We'll be starting off the 4th of July weekend. And also our special in-studio guest will be Brooklyn Cakes along with Little Ola. And we got also a special invited guest. I think Jay Chosen is going to finally call in this week. Special announcement also, we do have Jay Chosen approved for the August the 26th Union in the Community performance along with intro sponsors. Please make sure you tap in. Don't be late for class and early for lunch.
Pick up on it before you drop it.
Don't be late for class and early for lunch. Then you talk about, well, nobody invited me. Nobody invited me. Why? I didn't see the flyer. All of the vendors. If you look at the flyer, you're going to see the vendors, and the vendors are going to tell you that you're supposed to be there. So if you're not in the building, that's your choice. We ain't forcing nobody. We're not forcing our hand on nobody.
We ain't
This
begging,
is
we
food.
buying.
That's right. We ain't begging. We ain't begging. We buying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. You go, you buy.
That's
You buy,
it.
you go.
And that's that.
And that's that. See y'all again next Thursday night. UTSL Network. Make sure you follow us, UTSL_. Make sure you follow the brand new UTSL Network on Instagram. Make sure you follow at DJ Strategy on Instagram. Make sure you following at GenesisRadio.com on Instagram. Make sure you following at Sajad Music on Instagram as well. We out of here, man, for Thursday night, man. I'll see y'all later. Happy birthday, DJ
Happy birthday,
Strategy.
DJ